So, today, as we begin our shared writing lesson, we will focus on a small moment from summer. Think about some of the things that you have done this summer. And as writers today, we will zoom in on a small moment in time to write about a story that happened during the summer. And we'll try to focus on only the most important details. Now, with you, you can have any kind of paper. I brought my journal with me today, and I brought a pen and a pencil. I'm not quite sure what I want to use to write with, but I think I'm going to start with my pencil today. So, I have my 2 pages open here in my journal. I'm just going to start jotting down some ideas. I know this summer that I went in the pool with my son. Um, this summer I had a barbecue at my mom's house. I went for lots of walks this summer. There are a few other things I did this summer. Walks with my dog. Um, let's think. Ooh, went on bike rides. So I'm going to focus in on one small moment that I want to pick from my summer. And instead of telling about all of the moments of my summer, I think I'm just going to focus on the pool day with my son. So I'm going to start in my journal and just think about what happened during that pool day. If I remember, I think, we had, maybe I'll jot it down over here. We had to get our bathing suits. Okay, we had to get our bathing suits. We had to get the sunscreen. What else did we have to do? We had to get the pool ready. My son is only 1, so we had to get the pool ready. It's just a blow-up pool with a little slide on it. And then there were some toys that we had to get ready that we played with that day. We used those toys. I think at the end of our pool day, we had some snacks. So I'll make sure to focus on these things as I'm writing about my pool day with my son. So I'm just going to get started here. And to start at the top, think about, as a writer, I know that I want to make sure to leave spaces between my writing, capital letters at the beginning of my sentences, my periods at the end. So as I'm writing today, hoping not to forget those, but thinking about those as I write. So one day in the summer, my son and I went swimming. Okay, that looks pretty good. We got on our bathing suits. Okay, I remember that was part of my brainstorming. We put on our sunscreen. Let's see, what else did we do? We had to look back over here. We had to, set up that pool. We set the pool. We set up the pool. If I ever forget a word, I just put a little arrow in and try my best to add it in. We set up the pool. All right. So after we set up the pool, all the water was in the pool. So we decided to get in the pool. Now, thinking about being in the pool and some of the things that we did in the pool, and the pool has a slide. So my son definitely wanted to keep going down the slide over and over again. So the pool has a slide. So my son wanted to go down the slide over and over again. Then I'm thinking about the other toys that we got ready. There are a few other toys we played with. And before I talk about those toys, I think I'm going to make a new paragraph because it's a new idea. So I'm going to jump down, move over, and think about one of the toys we played with was like this tree thing. I'm going to kind of draw it over here. It's like this tree almost, has like a circle. And then they have these little ring things, and you like take them and you throw them on the tree. So that's kind of what I want to describe here in my writing. So one of the toys is a small tree. The tree has 3 rings. You throw onto the branches. Looks good. We played that game kind of a lot, so maybe we played that game over and over again. And then I remember with some of those toys, got our sunscreen, the pool is ready, we had some snacks at the end. So when we were finished, we went inside to grab a snack. All right. So for about that entire time, I was just writing, thinking about the ideas that I brainstormed. I even drew a little picture to help me brainstorm some ideas. And now, before I'm completely finished and completely walk away from my writing today, I'm just going to reread it one more time to make sure it sounds okay to me. And if there's anything that maybe I want to change as I read, I can go back, or we're going to revisit this writing again later this week, so we can definitely do that time too. But follow along as I read. One day in the summer, my son and I went swimming. We got on our bathing suits, we put on our sunscreen, we set up the pool, and the water was in the or all the water was in the pool, so we decided to get in. The pool has a slide, so my son wanted to go down the slide over and over again. There are a few other toys we played with. One of the toys is a small tree. The tree has 3 rings you throw onto the branches. We played that game over and over again. When we were finished, we went inside to grab a snack. Well, so far I think it sounds pretty okay. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to revisit our writing and see if there's anything we can add to make our writing transition a little bit more smoothly. I noticed a few times though, like some repeating words that I did over and over again. So I kind of want to come back to that tomorrow and see how can I add in some different words to make it sound a little bit more smooth. So I'll come back to my story tomorrow, but thank you for joining me today. Now, as you go, writers, think about a small moment from your summer that you'd like to share and write about today, and zoom in on that small moment. Maybe brainstorm a few ideas, brainstorm on one idea that you want to focus on, and then get started writing. Happy writing!